What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video from Featured Tech. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Soundcore Life Q35 by Anker and how it has been like to own for the last week. Let's get started. So let's start with how comfortable these headphones are, because they are honestly really comfortable. Starting with the ear cushions. The ear cushions, let me just put my finger down so you can get a better sense of what I'm talking about here. But if I push with my finger the ear cushion down, they're made out of this memory foam material, and it makes it super comfortable when you have around your head, especially for a long period of time. So throughout the week that I've been using this headphone, the longest time I've had these headphones on my head is around 2 hours. It was 2 hours and 10 minutes, I believe, from the movie I was watching. And after removing them from my ear, after I finished watching the movie, I didn't have that feeling of like, thank goodness they're finally off my head. Nothing like that. And the headband up top is also super comfortable. The headphone is super flexible. They're very nice to use. And let's talk about some of the other features I've used throughout the week and what I think of them. Now let's talk about battery life, because these headphones have really impressive battery life. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking is that these headphones have the same exact battery life as the Soundcore Q20s, which is one of Anker's more lower end headphones. But you have to understand, for them to maintain the same battery life, which is 60 hours without noise cancellation turned on, and then 40 hours with active noise cancellation turned on, for them to maintain that same battery life after adding all these new features, such as an improved mic, touch for transparency, different modes of active noise cancellation, this is really impressive, and that's what impressed me the most. Now, throughout using it in the last week, I only charged it once, and that's because when it came in the box, it was half charged, and they suggested you should charge it fully before using. Ever since then, my battery is still at 50%, maybe a little bit lower, and I haven't needed to charge it since the day that I got it. One of the features that I was excited about to test out with these headphones from Anker is the smart wearing technology. And what that feature pretty much is, in case for anybody that doesn't know, is that as soon as you remove these headphones from over your ear and you just place them on a table, on a desk, wherever, they just stop playing the music. Now, this feature worked well, in the past week. It worked well for me about like 96% of the time. 4% I had issues with it, where it wasn't always detecting the fact that I removed it over the ear, or it was lagging in response. So sometimes it's usually very quick detecting that I removed my headphones from over my ears and it stops the music. And then another time when I remove it, it can literally take 2, 3, maybe 5 seconds to really understand that I removed it from over my ears, and it stops playing the music. A new feature about these headphones is its AI noise reduction technology for its microphones around the headphone. And what this is meant for is, if you're taking a call using the headphone, what you can do is that you can expect a clear noise reduction around you, so your voice is clear over the phone, so whoever you're talking to can hear you better. Now, after testing this feature for the last week, I've used these headphones to call about, I would say, 6 people. And out of the 6 people, I only had really one issue with one of them, and that's because it was very windy outside. But I used them indoors when on the phone, when it's a quiet environment, but I really wanted to test them outdoors. So really 1 or 2 out of those phone calls were inside my apartment, and then the other 4 were outside. And with the 4 that were outside, one of them I had an issue with because of the wind, but the wind was very strong, so I really couldn't blame the headphones. Now, I would say that there is an improvement, at least from the Q20s, and there's also an improvement that I see. The mic, I can definitely see a difference in quality of the microphone between these headphones and my Solo Pros. One feature I really use the most with these headphones over the last week is there's a feature where you can toggle between transparency and noise cancellation mode by simply tapping for a couple seconds the right ear cup. And when you do that, you can toggle between transparency or noise cancellation mode, but you can toggle with different types of noise cancellation, just one normal mode of active noise cancellation or transparency. Regardless, I really enjoyed this feature, and it was probably one of my favorite features with these headphones, second to the comfort of those ear cups, or of those ear cushions, I'm sorry. So honestly, it makes it so much easier when you're walking outside, when you're doing whatever, and you just want to hear something a little bit clearer around your surroundings. Just simply tap, and that's it. You don't have to try to find the button or the control on the side to toggle between that. So that is a really impressive feature with these headphones. Now let's talk about sound quality, because the sound quality for these headphones are really impressive, but I did face a couple of issues with it. So if you're looking for headphones that are very focused on bass for your music, these headphones are for you, especially if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend more than $150, $200. That's even better, because these headphones are $130 from Anker's website or Amazon. So you have that covered right there. Not to mention, it doesn't even have to be bass intense music. Just normal music with these headphones are still very impressive as well. Now, one of the issues I faced with these headphones is I pretty much faced issues where it was cutting out, the noise was cutting out, and this was happening very rarely. But I would say out of me listening to them for, let's just say, 20 hours over the last week, this happened for maybe 1 to 2 minutes out of the time of the entire 20 hours, which I know to a lot of you is no big deal, but it did bother me enough where I needed to reset it, and it hasn't occurred again since I did reset the headphones. Finally, another feature I really utilized over the last week of using these headphones is the application, which is really, really neat for somebody who wants to be very precise with how they listen to their music, or just they're continuously changing their active noise cancellation modes. So in this app, you can, like I just said, you can change your active noise cancellation to different modes. You can also change it to transparency or even normal mode. But as you can see, because I use these headphones to work out outside, I set it to outdoor mode, and they work very well. Now, another thing you can do is, if you want your headphones to be louder, what you can just simply do is press on custom. And what I did is I moved the decibel levels all the way to the max, level. And also you can set different customizations to the equalizer. So let's just say you can save this one to the maximum decibel levels with this, the first custom method or setting. And then I can set up another custom setting where these decibels are 3/4 of the way up. So it's not like you're stuck with one option. So that's very cool. And then the other thing you can do is, if you simply go under settings, you will be able to upgrade to the latest firmware, take a look at the quick start guide, or turn off or on the smart wearing technology that is featured with these headphones. So this was my review video on the Soundcore Life Q35 headphones after using them for 1 week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. I hope you have a great day. Take care.